Fed it goodbye.
Has he gone back to the Happy Valley?
He was by the rock a minute ago. Jasper! Jasper!
Do you hear that? He's gone over this way.
Come back. We don't want to go that way.
I must get him. He may be hurt.
She's alright. Let him.
Jasper! Jasper! Jasper, come here!
Bad weather, isn't it?
Well, it's not a very nice weather. Come on, Jasper, we need to go home. Have you any string? I want something to tie the dog. He won't follow me.
I know that dog is not yours. It comes from the house. He's Mr. De Winter's dog.
I must take him back.
I saw you go in there. She doesn't go in there now. She's gone in the sea. She won't come back, will she?
No, she won't come back. I didn't say anything, did I? I'm sorry, I had to get some string for Jasper. Who's that man?
That's babe. He's a bit mad, but he won't hurt you. Where did you get that string?
I found it in the cottage. The door was open. The place ought to be clean.
The door should be locked. Come on, Jasper! For God's sake! Pull out of the street, can't you?
It's your fault. You walk so fast.
If you had listened to me, we would be home by now. There was no need for you to go after Jasper.
I thought you would come with me.
Why should I run after the diamond dog?
That's an excuse. You didn't want to go over the rocks.
Alright, I didn't want to go to the other bay. I never go near the place or that the maze cottage. If you had my memories, you won't go there.
Please, Maxime, I don't want you to look like that.
I'm sorry, darling. We should have stayed in Italy. I was told to bring you back to Manderley. Fred, we want tea and see.
Is it yours, madame? Don't be angry with me anymore.
I don't agree with you.
But I've made you happy. I want you to be happy so much. I love you.
Do you?
What it is, darling? Why do you don't like that?
Pour me a coffee of tea, darling, and forgive me for being unskin.
Miss, I think you have visitors.
Oh, well, tell her to come in. Will your husband hold the Mandelier ball this year? We have not decided. There have been so many things to do. Mandelier looks so beautiful, and there was dancing and music and flowers everywhere. Yes, I must ask Maxime about it. We came to a garden party one summer. It was a lovely day. Rebecca, you ever meet her yet? Yes, she was a lovely person, full of life. Everyone loved her. She was so good at everything too. Clever, beautiful, and fond of sport. Rebecca was certainly beautiful. I remember her on the night of the ball. She had a cloud of dark hair, white skin, and lovely dress. But you are young and very kind. I must go now. Do you ask your husband to have another ball? Yes, of course I will. Frank, I've been hearing about the fancy dress ball. I did not know you had danced here. The Mandelier Bar was held every year. People came from miles around. They even came down from London. It must have done a lot of work. I suppose Rebecca did most of it.
We'll help.
Will you ask Maxim about the ball? It seems a good idea. I went into the cottage in the bay a few days ago. It was very dirty. Why does somebody do something about it?
Maxim would tell me if we want anything done.
Are they Rebecca things?
Yes.
Did Rebecca use the cottage a lot?
Yes, she did. She lived in the cottage sometimes. She had moonlight picnics on the shore. Why is there nobody in the bay? What happened to it? Was it the boat Rebecca was sailing when she died? Yes, it's turned over and sank. She was washed overboard and drowned. Could anyone have helped her? Nobody saw the accident. Nobody knew she was sailing. She often went out alone like that. They found her body 2 months later. Maxim had to identify the body. Frank, I'm sorry I asked you all those questions, but everything is so strange to me at Mandalay. I know they are thinking how different she is from Rebecca. Mr. Winter, you mustn't think that. I'm so glad you have married Maxim, but Rebecca was so charming and clever, people still remember her. Maxim would be unhappy to hear you talking like that. Mr. Winter forget the past as Maxim has done. Well, tell me, was Rebecca very beautiful? Yes, yes, I suppose she was the most beautiful woman I ever saw in my life.
Darling, do you know something about this?
Yes, I'm sorry, I broke it. It was an accident. It's a mistake. I forget to tell you that I broke the china cup. I don't want anyone get into trouble. Don't worry. Do you have the pieces? Yes, I will give them to you. Please get the pieces mended in London. I think this was Rebecca's room. Is there anything that matters, madame? Are you feeling unwell? I did not expect to see you here, Miss Danvers. I came up to fasten one of the shutters. I will fasten it. You opened the shutter by yourself, didn't you? You want to see the room. Now you're here. Let me show you everything. It's a lovely room, isn't it? I keep everything as it was. This was her night dress. She was wearing it before he died. All her evening clothes are here. Mr. De Winter was always buying her pretty clothes. I blame myself for the accident. I was out that evening. Do you think she can see us now? Do you think the dead watch the living? I don't know. Sometimes I think she watched you and Mr. Winter together.